All right, today we're doing a jumping workout. It's going to be a plyometric based workout. It's going to have some mobility work. It's only going to be 15 minutes. You just follow along, do exactly what I do, and get your workout, and then go ahead and get on with the rest of it. So first thing we're going to do is start off with some mobility work, just get our mind and our body connected and in the right mindset. So go ahead, and we're going to start with some shoulder rotations. And I like to kind of walk around because I don't like being static. And I'm going to also kind of do some head rotations. Because when we jump, yes, some things we're going to do with our hands on our hip, but a lot of it we're going to use our arms to assist us in jumping. So we don't want to be too tight in our neck, in our traps, in our shoulders, in our upper back, and we want to be able to have a strong, tight core. Support the spine. Again, this is going to be more for beginners, or it's going to be a lighter workout if you're a more advanced athlete. And I will give you some options to scale as well. All right, I'm gonna just take my hands, flip them backwards. I always like to start off with some shoulder work because it's easy, but also it feels like you're starting the workout, right? Get some big rotations, go forward. I'm gonna hit my hands on my hips and I'm gonna lock my glutes in. So I don't want my hips turning. I want them staying straight. Hands up at 90 degrees, and I'm just gonna slightly rotate, and I'm gonna push my arm back. Slightly rotate, push my arm back. I'll do it from the side. Slightly rotate, push my arm back. Slightly rotate, push my arm back. I don't want my hips to turn. All right, I'll get my knees together, feet together, and I do some knee rotations. Go ahead and go the other way. Finally, we're going to get some ankles here. Just do some ankle rotations. Do your right leg. And then staying. Just switch the directions. Same leg. Let's go ahead and switch it. Go in one direction. Just doing little circles with my ankle. Foot's going in circles. Switch directions. Cool. Jumping jacks. If you're curious about my background, it's your first time watching my videos. I'm a former athlete, former long jumper, currently a college track and field coach. In general, coaching enthusiast. I like teaching. I've done it enough, and I'm kind of in the mindset where it's time to pass along all this information that's up in my head. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna do little quarter squats. So a normal squat, right, we get down at 90. What I wanna do is my squat, I'm only gonna go to right here. I'm just barely gonna sit down. So first I want you to do about 5 of these, just right here. Just do it on your own. 5, okay. Now, I want all the weight in your heels. And when you come down and push up, I want only you using your glutes to fire. All the weight in your heels, and you're gonna squeeze your glutes to come up. And you'll notice you'll kind of do a hip thrust when you do that. Do it again, all the weight in the heels, and then only use your glutes, not your quads. Only squeeze your butt to come up. Boom. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing. Still a quarter squat. Now all the weight is in your toes, with the balls of your feet. Get down, and then you're gonna use only your quads to come up. So I'm gonna squeeze my quads to come up. And you'll notice you kind of push backwards. Only use your quads when you come up. Only squeeze your quads. Okay, now we're gonna try to put it together. So we're gonna get flat-footed. We don't want the weight in our heels. We don't want it in our toes. We want it right in the middle. I'm gonna come down, and I'm gonna try to squeeze my glutes and my quads at the same time. Really make that mental connection by squeezing both of them. What you'll notice is you'll probably come straight up, and the The squat might actually feel really easy. I get here, I'm gonna squeeze both of them at the same time. Really make that mind connection to squeeze both. Really squeeze your quads, really squeeze your glutes. Don't worry, this is all coming too. Okay, cool. All right, we're about 5 minutes in. Now we can start more of our jumping workout and our dynamic workout. So first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna hop in place, our hands on our hips, and we're gonna just do little hops, just like this, go. We've got about 20 seconds left of this. You can move around. You can hop in circles if you want. You can hop in place, it's up to you. 5 seconds. Okay, now we're gonna get wide legs, and I'm gonna lean to the right, lean to the left. All right, all the weight I want in my glute and heel. Squeeze the glute when you push out, all the way to my heel, squeeze the glute, all the way to my heel, squeeze my glute, all the way to my heel, squeeze the glute. Now all the way to my toes, squeeze the quads, all the way to my toes, squeeze the quads, toes, squeeze only my quad, toes, squeeze only my quad. All right, now I want even heel and toes, and I want to squeeze my quad and glute. Really focus on squeezing the quad and the glute at the same time when you push up. Make that mind connection. Make that mind connection. You might find yourself favoring more quad or the more glute on one side or the other. Really make that focus to be even. Okay, cool. All right, in 15 seconds, we're now gonna start the jump portion. Here we go, 5 seconds. First thing we do is jump on one leg. Go. Just hop on one leg. Five seconds, we're gonna switch. Switch legs. And break. Few seconds break. Okay, while we're getting ready, the next thing we're gonna do is quarter squat jumps. Just right here. Not big, nice and small. Our hands are going back and up. Ready, set, go. Nice and easy. Turn sideways. Really want to focus on using your quads and your glutes. Notice I'm not jumping super high. Three seconds, 2 seconds. Last one, good. Okay, now this isn't necessarily a hit, focusing on the jumping aspect in the plyometrics. So now I'm going to work on ground contacts and quick ground reactions. So I'm going to stand on one foot and have one foot elevated. I'm going to kind of stand up on my tippy toes as I rock forward. And when I make contact with the ground, I'm going to try to land on 2 feet and then get off the ground as quick as possible. It's going to look like this. Just try to get off the ground as quick as possible. So I'm here, just like that. And then I can kind of rotate which leg. Just trying to get off that ground quick. It's not about height, it's about speed. How quick can I get off the ground? So I make contact with the ground, I'm immediately trying to get off. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. Reset. 3, 2, 1. And you can switch which foot you raise. Doesn't really matter. 3, 2, 1. Go again. 3, 2, 1. Good job. By the way, these are called drop jumps. I'm dropping from the ground, I'm making contact with the ground, and I'm trying to react to the ground as quick as possible. 3, 2, 1. Notice that we're not using our arms on these. So if we use our arms, which we will in depth jumps, we'll get a lot of momentum, but it's going to take longer to move those arms. 3, 2, 1. We're also giving ourselves a little bit of time between each one to let our system reset. 3, 2, 1. Now notice that I'm just kind of barely jumping off the ground. As you get a little more experience, you'll get a little more height. 3, 2, 1. So I'm still getting off the ground really fast, but now I can get a little more height in it as I get more experienced. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. See, I can pop off the ground real quick. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And this is your last one. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, we're gonna reset and we're gonna go into depth jumps. So a depth jumps means I'm getting some depth. So I'm gonna do the same thing where I land, except I'm gonna allow myself to lower down a little bit more. I can use my arms to jump, and I'm trying to jump as high as I can, which means I'm gonna put more force in the ground, so I'm gonna spend more time on the ground. So I can lower down more, so I'll be a little bit slower on the ground when I'm gonna jump higher. Okay, so I'll demonstrate. So now I'm gonna use my arms. 3, 2, 1. All right, now notice I got 2 rotations in my arms. You might be here. You might be here. And you just get the arms up. You can get a full circle. You can get a full circle and up. Or you can get 2. Just use your arms. Ready? First one. 3, 2, 1. Good. You're just trying to jump as high as you can. And you have some time to reset. Remember, squeeze your quads and your glutes in unison. Don't put all your weight in your quads or all your weight in your heels. 3, 2, 1. On this next one, I'm not going to swing my arms around. I'm just going to hold it up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. In just a second, I'm gonna have a train go by. So I like doing it by the train tracks. It makes it an adventure. Okay, so we got about a minute left, maybe 2 minutes left. But now we're gonna get a little bit of some jumping, non-stop jumping in. So, I'm gonna get here into a little bit of a lunge, and I'm just gonna split back and forth. That's it. Okay, we're gonna try to get the full length of the train. So if we go a little bit over 15 minutes, that's what we're gonna do. Ready? Set, go. Squeeze quads and the glutes on these. It's an Amtrak. Is it an Amtrak? Yeah. Let's see if I can get him to honk. Okay. Now faster. Faster and higher. Here's the end of the train. Boom. Good job. So, wasn't too hard. It's something to just kind of get our bodies moving. We learned drop depth, drop jumps, depth jumps. We do little split squat jumps. Go check out the playlist. Go check out the channel. I've got tons and tons of videos on these that will get more and more advanced, longer times, etc. Go start jumping. Key to longevity is being able to walk, run, and jump. See you later.